In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get... And the Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tar Heels offense will get the first swing of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Encroach, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Got his man downfield. Off he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lining up for a first down play. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Badgers moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Tempo and overdrive. He'll keep it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They need the 40 to convert here on third down. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on fourth down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Badgers!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to find his man on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. Flag is down. Let's check the call.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 5 on that last one. Now, how aggressive will they be on 2nd and inches? They'll leave it with him. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The Badgers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Middle Tennessee is going to enjoy the trip back to Murfreesboro after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Floyd Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything.
Touchdown, Badgers! What a catch and run for 6.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finds the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Got his man quickly. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the
48. Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snags it over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. And David, how they would love to stick it in the... He's going up top. Makes the catch on the left. Open runway ahead. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Man, for the love of Tolzien and Stocco, what a day this guy's having.
And I think everybody gets the label as a Wisconsin quarterback as game manager. I think he's tired of hearing that. He said, listen, give me the rock, I'll spin it around, make some big plays, and he's putting on a show today.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wisconsin, 28. North Carolina, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete to the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. That last completion sets him up on second down. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to get him down. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy gives them nightmares every night leading up to this game, because if you don't have people accounting for him and your eyes go to the wrong place or someone's out of position, that dude is gone.
Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Handoff from the gun. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Pulled down for the tackle. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the tailback. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the run. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Into the end zone. And he intercepts it. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Badgers. And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tar Heel.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up 14 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Grabs it in the middle. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down right there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes his connection. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. we might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Wisconsin, 42. North Carolina, 14.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He's there to make the stop. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on 1st down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wisconsin, 49. North Carolina, 14.
From inside his own 10, let's... Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to slam in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
3rd and goal from way back there. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
North Carolina, 14.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Snags it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games, with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. Great move there. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. They'll try the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's caught inside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Badgers look to do some damage in the red zone. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
21.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this all
going for the big play. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And you got to have your big boys up front, creating you some time, buying you some time, and he starts all the way on the right side, comes to the left. What do you have to see? You have to see the coverage as you come across the formation. He runs to green grass, finds space, QB leads him. Nice, big, explosive play for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
North Carolina, 28.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Trying to get to him. Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
And the Badgers are marching down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beckham. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
North Carolina, 28.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First and 10. Red pass, it's complete. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. He's at the 37. To the ground with the back. Smashes through. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the returner will be dragged down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll go to the ground. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Beckham. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
Wisconsin, 58. North Carolina, 31.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now on first down from the 30. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. He's loose. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Give to the running back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. The give to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they're not on the same page there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He looks that one in nicely.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. The aerial assault continues. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He'll keep it himself. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's going to let it go. Snags it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. At the 20, he's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Beckham. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Badgers have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to bully their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
That makes the score. Wisconsin, 61. North Carolina, 38.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Tar Heels want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Wants to go up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He'll set up to throw. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. It is good! And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Northwestern stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Evanston. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On second down, they'll take to the air. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires to the big fella. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you've got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.